Hello, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. I am fresh out of the Spawn Chunks Quarterly Hangout, which is a behind-the-scenes, patron-only little discussion we have once every 3 months to discuss how the podcast is doing with our patrons over at thespawnchunks.com. And it was great. It was really, really fun. Had a good time. And I see that Seshi was also there, a cross-pollination, if you will. And they said today was my first time at a hangout, and it's surprising how much work goes on behind the scenes. It really is. And I'm glad you bring that up because it's not just the podcast, but like content creators like Pixel Riffs, all the hermits that you guys watch, the legendary server people, all that kind of stuff is a lot of work behind the scenes. It's not just playing Minecraft. It's why I don't get much up on YouTube is because of the behind the scenes admin and editing work that goes into it. I find it easier for me for content creation, given the demand on my time from other things professionally, to just do Twitch for now. I'm uploading the VODs, but I'm not editing much because, again, it's just too much of a demand on my time. Dang Rice is here. True Purple is kicking down the door. Jumbo Sale, hello, how's it going? And Cosmic Dancer, of course, is hanging out. Good to see everybody here. I'm glad that folks are free on a Saturday to hang out with me. My name is Joel Duggan, if you haven't figured that out. This is the Citadel, and wow, my frames are choppy. What is going on here? I bet you that there's some mouse software running in the background. No, it looks like Steam. Let's exit Steam. I'm not sure why every once in a while this is just problematic. We might have to restart Minecraft here. But this is the Citadel server. It is a 4-year-old server this month. And we have been working a lot in the 117 blocks. We've got a moss farm that we've got going on. We've got... we got a geode that's been found that I want to go mine out today. And the last thing that we want to do on the moss farm is decorate the outside. I have done some stuff in between streams. It was hot this week and I could not sleep. And so I was out doing stuff behind the scenes here. Tarsiris has subscribed with Prime for 2 months in a row. Sorry, trying to read the chat and walk is not easy. Thanks so much, Tarsiris. Really appreciate the Prime sub. I need to get myself organized with that affiliate link. Apparently there's a Prime affiliate link that I can start putting in chat for people to sub with. I got an email about that program the other day. This is the Moss Beast. This is providing something like 6,000 moss related blocks per hour for the server when we have it on. So we're going to be decorating this today. We also have a sub from Zero Fox. Non-consecutive Twitch. Nice. 9 months in a row, Zero Fox unlocking the Firestone Keystone badge. Very much appreciated. Uh-oh. Cosmic Dancer gifted a sub to a useful bench. Now there's something to sit on if I've ever seen. And that kicked off a hype train. Another hype train. We just had a hype train last night. Cosmic, thank you so much. That's level 1. First few minutes of the stream, level 1 hype train at 75%. So if you're looking for a new emote, folks, just like Sweet Sandy, you can use 100 bits. Thank you so much, Sweet Sandy. Or you can use your Prime Gaming sub or Tier 1 sub to join the hype train, support the stream, and get a new hype train emote by the end of it. So I don't know. I feel like the graphic issues are still happening. So I'll reassess at my first break. I might have to restart Minecraft and see what's up. Cosmic Dancer is just looking for an emote. And now she's making me have a heart attack in the first few minutes of my stream. Cosmic Dancer with 10,000 bits. 10,000 bits. Thank you so much, Cosmic. I really, really appreciate it. I love that the heart emote for that 10,000 bits is puking. Did you choose that? Or is that just what happens when you do 10,000 bits in stream? And you've immediately sent 100,555 to a lurk. They're just like, nope, I'm done. I can't keep up. Thank you so much, Cosmic. Thanks again, Sweet Sandy. I really appreciate your 100 bits as well. Cosmic Dancer's like, here, hold my rainbow. So you might notice something different about the lake bed here, and that's because I started in between streams doing what I want to do to, we'll say, decorate this. You'll see in this top left-hand side, I've started to remove all the sand, replace it with dirt. I've left some sand around the edges, and then kind of tried to make it look good, like try to make it look like it's kind of integrated into the lake. So we're going to do that with the rest. Now, the good news is I was really low on glass. So I'm just taking all of the sand and sending it into the super smelter in the nether. But we do have a fair amount to go. I forgot about this section down here. We might try to build something else down here to cover this up. But I want to get rid of these bits of sand around. Specifically the stuff that's like next to the farm. So like this stuff and this stuff here. And I want to replace it with dirt. I want to fill in these holes. And as you can see, some of the legs are only shells of legs. I don't know if this honey block thing is permanent. I like it, but I want to do more with it. And I feel like we should do something with lights. So I want to light up the honey blocks from below. So we're going to try to look at that. Obviously, I got to extend some legs down here. So there's a fair bit to happen there. First, though, I completely forgot that we've had cauldrons up here for quite some time. And it looks like we might have the first bit of powdered snow. Is that full? Level 2. Level 1. Level 1. Level 1. So I think there's probably another level to go. I would imagine there's probably a third level. So we'll wait for that to fill up. We might be able to get our first block of powdered snow on the server. Needs level 3, so sweet Sandy. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. We've got 2 minutes left on level 5 hype train is at 2%. So if you want that level 5 emote, feel free to jump in with 100 bits, a Prime Gaming sub, or a Tier 1 sub. You can see clearly actually from up here how much nicer it looks over here. Now I'm going to add other things. I'm going to add moss. I'm going to hit the bottom of the lake with some bone meal. Maybe we'll put in some stone here and there and make it look like a decent lake. We've done a little bit of that over here. And I like the way that it looks. Like some of the water in and around the meadows. Oh man, it is choppy. You can see along here, this has all been like riverscaped and stuff. It was already here. We just kind of took the time to kind of make it our own. You know, make the waterfalls look nice. Have them be like start from up someplace that makes sense. I think Anna Marie's got a fountain here. But can anybody else see this? Like this is herky jerky. Like I couldn't play in the meadows today if this was what it was going to be like. The Mattcast with 300 bits. Thanks so much, Mattcast. How you been? How are things in California? Are they getting hot? I was listening to the Daily Tech News show, and Sarah and Tom are both talking about how warm it's been in the Californias as of late. I guess what I need to do is find a place to put all this stuff down. And then we'll start digging. However, I guess I should also bring you up to speed as to what's different, and I will show you around the back what's different. We no longer have a lever to turn the farm on and off. I've got a redstone block on top of a honey block column. The slime is temporary. I ran out of other blocks, so we're gonna have to decorate that, but I'll show you what that is attached to here inside. True Purple with 200 bits. Thank you so much. 40 Thieves, hello. Welcome on in. So this is the collection area, of course, for the moss farm, if you haven't seen it. Items come along the back wall there and go into the chests. We actually have quite a lot going on right now. Now this is all done. I think I finished this up in between streams. It wasn't too much. I just added some more lights. I finished up the calcite and stuff. We do have some bone meal in here. M-Dog, hello, welcome in. It's San Diego, the most pleasant weather in the world. Oh, you've got a balance, do you? We're supposed to get 79 Fahrenheit today. Not too bad. No, I mean, that's summer weather, but that's warm, but it's not like, you know, gross. It's often 80 or 83 inside my apartment, which is too hot for me. My air conditioner that I ordered is currently on the other side of the country. It left Ontario and it went to British Columbia before it's coming to me here in Nova Scotia. I am not pleased about it. It was not cheap, and I don't like it when things like that take a long time. 40 Thieves subscribe with Prime for 4 months in a row. Currently on a 1-month streak. Finally able to catch a weekend stream. Thanks so much, 40 Thieves. Really appreciate that. What badge do you have now? You've got the Water Keystone badge. Nice. Very, very cool. Yes, as I was saying, I finished all this up. I decorated the inside of the water tunnel, so it's got composters in there just on your way in. Now on the way down, I don't have a better way to access this right now, so I'm not sure exactly how to do this. But around the back, I dug past this. This is the iron farm, actually. This is the water stream for the iron farm. But this is our manual override for the moss farm. And this is going to be the main power for the moss farm. Now you'll see that this torch is going off the back of this hopper. So this comparator right there is reading this hopper. And when this hopper is full, when compared to this redstone block, it will power this block and turn off this torch, which will turn off the farm. Now, obviously, I don't have the farm connected. Otherwise, it would be going constantly. But when this piston is powered, it pushes this wall block to the top of this wall block. That updates all the wall blocks right down to the bottom. And that observer will then receive the signal and push out that powered redstone block. What does that do, you might ask? Well, let me show you. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a maze because I had to tuck everything behind. But if we go back here, I've got this water stream access tunnel. So this is where our moss blocks come into the system. And then down here is where that redstone happens. And I thought because the moss farm had some honey blocks and some stroomlights in it, that this would be a really cool spot to do that. So there's the wall. Vertical signal goes down, observer sees it and spits out the redstone block. And that then just powers this chain of pistons. So all these pistons just kind of like push their redstone block down. They're each 12 blocks. It's 11 honey blocks and 1 redstone block. So the push limit is 12. And this goes all the way under the farm. Right now you can see on the map, we're underneath the farm. So like we're right there. And so then this powers this piston, which pushes that redstone block up and powers the farm. So the idea is that when the bone meal is full and when the moss collection system is full, then the farm will be shut off. Right now I've got it kind of reverse. Because of the way that we've got the redstone broken, but eventually the farm will be running all the time unless this chest and the hopper behind it fill up with bone meal. So it's all good. We've completed all the technical stuff so far. Really what's left now is just the digging and the decoration is what's going to happen now. But I need to find a spot to put all these shulker boxes. Yeah, the wall block trick is nice for bringing things down, bringing redstone signal down. Where do I want to set up shop today? I feel like maybe just the coastline here is probably going to be good. Is there a spot? Trying to think about what an easy spot is to set up. I don't want to ruin all these path blocks. I guess this is just as good a spot as any. So we've got dirt. And then we've got grass. We'll be using a lot of that. Cobblestone, stone, rails. Let's do you there, and you there, you there. I don't know if we're going to need bones, and we'll just leave this here. This is just full of stuff. But we're going to grab some grass blocks. We're going to need a lot of dirt blocks. Oh, rooted dirt. I didn't see that there. And I think that's really it. Oh, potions. I need some water breathing potions. Swiftness. Oh, I only have the 2. We might have to go back to Mattcast's potion brewing wizard tower in a little bit because these won't last very long. Here comes the Shulker Island. Yeah, it's not as big as it normally is. This is just what I've been carrying with me. I have so much room in the modern city to put stuff down, and I don't have that luxury here. So really the first little bit of the stream here is going to be mostly just digging sand. Using the composter as an elevator decoration gives me an idea for log cabin. Oh, for sure, yeah. You could totally use them in a log cabin. commence the reverse typewriter. I'm not going to dig out all the sand, I'm just digging out this surface level stuff so that we can replace it with dirt, just to make it look a little bit nicer. The good news is that we need sand and gravel anyway, for glass and concrete, so, whoops. What I should do is take my elytra off. I like decorating farms. I think it really adds an extra level of, I think, thoughtfulness to the design of them. You can make something chunky looking pretty attractive by like adding leaves and making it feel like it's planted into the surrounding nature. Yeah, we're still running 1.17. We haven't updated to 1.17.1. There is a bug in 1.17 that was causing a lot of issues with water, with flowing water. And I don't know why. But that's supposed to be resolved in 1.17.1, but I cannot play Minecraft without Optifine. My computer just won't. Despite the fact that it's not a potato, stats are underneath the Twitch stream. I just can't seem to play it without Optifine. So we have to wait for Optifine to be updated to 1.17.1 before I can bring the server up to date, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's how it is. I might leave the sand on the shore, just so that it's not completely devoid of color. I remember when, you know, first days in Minecraft when you don't have water breathing potions to breathe underwater. My gosh, what a pain in the butt it was to do any kind of like lake work or river work. You're just constantly running out of air. Especially if you don't have enchanted gear. It really doesn't take long. I think I was trying to do some diving for treasure chests on sunken ships in the snapshot world and just had no gear, had no respiratory stuff, had no potions. Like it was a mess. So it doesn't look like much on the map now, but when I place in the layer of dirt, there's a dramatic change. It's nice. Yes, before they patch breathing with torches, that's right. I guess you could use doors. I always forget about that trick. I always forget about doors. Having flashbacks of doing the river work in the medieval area. What's happened there? Oh. Gampy the Twitch guy, hello. How's it going? Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. I feel like a lot of people came over from the Spawnshanks hangout, so thanks very much for that. That will go up on the RSS feed for patrons later on. I have to... Johnny's got to edit it first. He's got other things to do today, so it might not be up until later today or tomorrow, but it's fine. It's not like it's news related. It's just our update for our patrons. I'm tempted to get the gravel, I will say. I'm very tempted to get the gravel. My gravel shulker is in the medieval area, and I don't know how much is in it. I should go back and actually get a bunch of shulkers from the medieval area, because I'm getting more disorganized as this project goes on, and I need some of them to help with that problem. You know, that problem seems to happen even without wearing elytra. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey, Prowl, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Were you streaming today? Oh, out of dirt. I think I'm going to turn all of this sand, or most of this sand, into glass. It depends on how much we have in our glass shulker box, actually. Not much. Let's go check inside. Maybe we'll grab some dirt while we're at it. So we've got super smelter, and I've got a workroom inside the nether, which is very close by. No stream, just finishing up some vids. Thought I would pop in and see what we're up to. Oh, very cool. Like editing like Minecraft vids? Is that what it was? Oh, I don't have my elytra on. I have to remember that. Glass. Hello. Smelting has been smelted. Doot, 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 doot. Any more? Lots of fuel. Good stuff. Might as well just leave this here. Dirt. Dirt. Oh, good. We'll leave at least a stack, but we should put this in here. I'll come back for the glass. How many people do you have on the server? There are 8, I think, whitelisted, but I would say only 1, 2, 3, maybe between 4 and 6 of us play / stream on a regular basis. Megan was streaming, but she got a job in the film industry, and so she had to prioritize that, which is great. I mean, I'm happy for her. So she hasn't been on in a while. But Cosmic and Steven ESC and Alistair, I think, are probably the most active. And then Mattcast and Anna Marie as well. Anna Marie has been having internet issues, so I think that's one reason why she has not been able to be on. Now I have to leave these here because these are specific markers, F3 and G. This is the edge of the spawn chunks redstone area, so I don't want to move those just yet. I have to find another way to mark that in a way that doesn't show up as obviously. I should put this in the offhand. I'm very tempted to get this gravel, but I think we'll just, for the sake of time, I'll just get it elsewhere. We still have a gravel ocean on the server, so I'll be able to get it there. All right, so already you're going to be able to see a difference. As soon as I sleep here, you're going to be able to see a decent difference, I think. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I don't think I need gravel. I think it's that I don't know how much gravel I have. So my brain is thinking I need it, but I probably don't. Doesn't it make a huge difference compared to all the little white sandy patches around there? It looks so much nicer. And then we'll start adding like bone meal to the bottom with to get some seagrass and all kinds of stuff. I think I'm going to remove this sand and we'll make a rock or something here instead. Just for something fun and different. It's kind of a good opportunity because it's not a place that's super well traveled. It gives me an opportunity to kind of practice some landscaping skills, like build a custom rock, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think that's going to be fun. Oh, I'm out of dirt again. Get some stone too. I want this. And I want more dirt. Mixed Screw Gun, hello, how are you? You're having a good day? I'm just gonna go ahead and build this up a bit. Could be bigger, could be smaller, I don't know. I feel like it's too flat. Yeah, even without the elytra, the floaty, swimmy stuff is really problematic. Now I could really get into this with something that's more custom with like slabs and stuff, but for now, we'll just leave it like this. And then this side, we'll just come in here like this. Keep on forgetting we're in range of the beacon. I think it's a fairly random looking rock. Oh, I've got lots of mossy stone. I'm not going to go into that kind of detail, I don't think, at least not right now. Although, like, I'll be here all day if I do that. Right now, I just kind of want to lay the rough groundwork. Anything that kind of looks out of place, we can come back. That kind of stuff is going to matter when I do, like, the bone meal along the lake bed. And we give it this a little bit of greenery. For now, though, I want to focus on, I think, just this zone that has the farm in it. Brown concrete powder to replace stone bricks? Well, brown concrete powder would just turn into brown concrete. I'm sure I can figure it out. I think our potion has run out. Yes, it has. I always find it funny that you can drink underwater. I guess you can in real life too, but I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like the risks would be high of water going down the wrong tube. Oh, a dripstone block would be interesting. I don't know. I've never tried dripstone block underwater. That's actually a decent idea, Prowl. Sorry, not that I'm surprised that you have a decent idea. I'm just saying I've never thought of it before using dripstone. We haven't. I want to do a dripstone farm and I want to do a bigger one. We have a manual farm, but I want to do like a flying machine farm, and I just don't know whether I want to put it in the spawn chunks or whether I want to hide it somewhere underneath something in the medieval area. I feel like I want to use the dripstone more in like the medieval area, so I feel like having the farm there, because after we're done with this farm and getting the geode, I'm going to go back to working in the medieval area, and I feel like I want to have a farm, dripstone farm, that's going to be loaded, because if it's not loaded, it's just going to be so like long to try and work with. So the flying ones are really needed. So slow otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I watched Cub Fan's recent Hermitcraft video, and I love his, like, early game. It's like dripstone, sugarcane, bamboo, all kinds of stuff. I was watching Mumbo do his video as well, and he did a blaze farm, and I'm realizing that our blaze farm is really outdated. We need to update the blaze farm to use the new lava mechanics and stuff. Like, we've not done any of that on the Citadel. I feel like my POV is really close, but it's not. Running low on dirt. Surprise, surprise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't watched the episode, Seshi, but I did see that Impulse used Dripstone to kill the Wither. We've got a Wither Squisher, which uses entity cramming, because the Nether was generated in our world in 1.12, so we still have those parts in the bedrock ceiling where you can fit a Wither Squisher. I mean, otherwise we would be doing it in the end. But yeah, the Dripstone thing seems to be the new way to go, because those minecarts are a pain in the butt to deal with. Collect all the things. Now, what was I going to do up here? I think we've got most of our stuff done. Right, so it looks like everything in the front of the farm is finished. I'm probably going to get rid of... I guess we could leave that sand there. I guess it depends on what it looks like from over here. But we're certainly going to get rid of all this stuff here. So we'll get rid of this. We're going to get some clay out of this too. Cosmic Dancer gifted a tier 1 sub to Prowl. Thanks so much, Cosmic. Really appreciate that. Prowl, hopefully we'll see you in the Discord. You can get there by connecting your Discord and Twitch accounts, and then look for the Joel Duggan Discord in your connections tab. But I'm sure you know. Sure you know the ropes. The clay is the one exception. I am absolutely getting the clay. I'm not going to cover this over. I don't remember. Is clay renewable? Can you get clay from masons now? I feel like you can. Although, villagers are such a pain in the butt, this is probably faster. How do I want this to go? I don't think I want this to touch this. They sell bricks. Oh, right. So you can bypass the clay altogether. I mean, either way, clay collection does not seem to be nearly as problematic as it once was. Oh, it's dark. I need to go sleep. I've brought the zombies. think clay is one of the things villagers will give you as a gift if you get Hero of the Village. Oh, I see. I've never bothered with that stuff. The amount of times I've jumped into this lake expecting to glide in quickly with Elytra. It's a good thing that I'm not over lava. I'd be jumping over and into things all the time. Since you're here, my shovel could use a little bit of a touch-up. He just turned into a drowned in front of us. I don't remember. Did drowned burn in the sun? I think they do. They're just usually in water, so you don't see it very often. Protection, Respiration 1. Respiration 3. Fancy placing some lava here, Joel? Just for decoration, yeah. I was already worried about falling into it when we were building the farm, because there's lava strips making the stone generators. I hope I'm not making anybody seasick on stream with all the up, downs, and swooshiness of Minecraft and water. I know I'm making myself seasick. Yep, Sessiony, I could, except for they're already dark logs. You can't get any darker than dark oak. But I've used that trick at the Modern City. It's very effective with stripped spruce above water and stripped dark oak below water. Or at the water line. I think we've done that in the medieval area too. Oh. Oh, that was a water bottle? Maybe I filled the bottle with water after I drank it? Alright, let's, we'll go get some potions from Macast. There we go. I guess I could just go this way. I don't know if there's a way in from the outside here. I feel like you still have to go to the portal. Oh, no. Looks like we can get down. Wow, why is it so laggy here? Swiftness. Water breathing. And I've got empty bottles. And I think I've got empty bottles in here too. Nope. Like even the shulker animation is choppy for me here. Something in this area is like super laggy and I don't know what it is. Yeah, the Wizard Tower is nice, Cosmic. I agree. Macast did a really good job on it. Yeah, doesn't happen in here. So it's gotta be Minecraft related. It's not my PC. It's definitely Overworld / Dartmouth Meadows related. And the big chunky farm we just built is off. It's not cranking out items like constantly. I'm probably gonna need more dirt than that. Yeah. This is going to be a short trip. So here I want to try and do a little bit of carving so that these are well clear of anything. So we're just going to do like a little 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta make this look as smooth as we can. We'll have to bring this back. There. Probably looks okay. Whoops. Could be the slime farm. I bet it's way over full. Is the slime farm, isn't that like under your house though, Madcast? Yeah, I think we maybe have to just talk to people on the server now that there's a lot of us playing. I feel like we need to like have farms that have shutoffs, you know? Like the creeper farm is another thing. If the creeper farm is full, the items just kind of sit there. So we need to have like an overflow into a lava chest or something. Something simple like that makes a big difference. But like if I bring up the debug, there's not a lot of big spikes over here. So it's obviously what's ever happening. It's near the meadows. I feel like it's near the farm. Like it's near the old red barn farm with all the sheep. But like that's not a lot of entities from a server perspective. Like, yes, there's a lot of sheep there, but it's not like it's hundreds. Like, there's a couple dozen. There's like 6 or 8 of each sheep color. That's it. Like, it's not like there's thousands of sheep. Slime balls come up to the shop. Oh, maybe. I'll check. I gotta go back over there to get some more dirt anyway, so I gotta go to the block silo, so I'll check when I'm over there. It's a good call. Get that out of there. Collect all this stuff. So I'm not going to get too fussy on the edges here just yet. I want to make sure we're focusing on the farm area first. One thing that the map mod from Zero's minimap does not help with is my perfectionism streak does not benefit from having a map that will show you every last little block that's not the right color. But we're almost clear. We just got this little spot here just behind the farm. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. We need more dirt. So let's go back to, actually, I guess while I still have the water breathing, I should do this. We'll clear this out again. I also have to decide how I'm going to decorate this redstone-like thing. Linux, hello. How are you? Thanks for hanging out today, everyone. I'm glad that a number of people are hanging out in the stream today. Please don't be shy. Say hello. Friendly community. If you're interested in joining a community and supporting the stream, you can check out the Discord, and you can do that either by using a Prime Gaming sub, a Tier 1 sub, or if you're so inclined and you're on a budget, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's only $2 a month, and that gets you access to the Discord server, and that's shared between myself, my Patreon community, my Twitch community, and the Citadel Cafe podcast community. They all kind of overlap because it's all stuff that I produce. And Cosmic Dancer has got the links in the chat. Thanks so much, Cosmic. So yeah, we have to decide how we're going to decorate this thing here. I wish you could have the times. I feel like it's such a tedious thing to check your water breathing. You first have to close the book. Like, I really feel like it should just give it to you up in the top right-hand corner. I would be definitely interested in a data pack that would put like a little, like a redesigned icon for all of the potion effects. I think that would be worth it. I should look into doing that myself. That'd be kind of a fun UI challenge. There we go. So let's just bring this up and see if there's a spike somewhere. A couple of big ones. There we go. There's some nonsense happening. So it's definitely around here. I wonder if it is the slime. It should be the slime farm. We've got 2 big slime farms on the server. Oh, I didn't bring the shulker box. That was dumb. That was dumb. So first I'm going to check the creeper farm. Make sure that's not an issue. I guess first we should sleep. Farmand SMC was going to say hello, as I'm usually just a lurker, but you specifically asked for that. Hello. Well, hi. Thanks for saying hi. And I want to be clear, I appreciate people lurking. If that's something that you want to do, then that's great. Most of the time when I'm in a Twitch chat, like if I'm watching a stream, I'm like watching on my Xbox or my TV or something, and unless I've got my phone handy, like I don't bother chatting. I kind of want to lean back and have an experience that is a little bit more chill. So don't ever feel pressure if you're lurking and enjoying it just because I asked. I just don't want people to feel too shy because it's a nice community. Hello, zombie. So this isn't full. So normally if it was full, it would be up here. But you see, if it does fill up, there's no overflow protection on something like this. So that's the kind of thing we have to be wary of. And Macas suggested looking at the slime farm, which dumps into the slime shop, which is at the marketplace over this way. Hey, Bode, how's it going? B. Ramsey subscribed to Tier 1 for 3 months in a row, unlocking the Water Keystone badge. Thanks so much, B. Ramsey. Really appreciate that. Villager hot tub. Yeah, the villager, we do need to sort that out. That's going to be a next time I don't want to work in the medieval area. We're going to try and sort that out. They're just such a pain in the butt. I don't remember this being this robust. So where would they be, Macas? They would just sit up here? I mean, it's full. But I have no way of telling. Oh, what if I go down here? I didn't build this, so that is the water stream. It doesn't look like there's... I can't see if there's anything up there. I think I just saw a slime go by. Oh my gosh. Clear glass over the ravine. That's hilarious. So there's these things in the game. They're called stairs. Steven would have a heyday. We're looking for lag farm into SMC. We're looking for there's quite a lot of tick lag. We were something like 800 ticks behind or something at some point. Nothing in there. I actually don't know what that is. Maybe that's the payment system. But I don't know where the slime balls would be stacking up. I can't see anything. These are full. Like, would it be here? There's only 2. So, I mean, yes, they could technically stack up here, but I think they'll despawn before that happens. I don't care about the boots. So I don't think it's the slime farm that's the problem. I'm sure that the villagers are not helping. So there's a lot of villagers in there. In the hotel pool. But yeah, unless there's something very specific. Like, I don't think these cows and sheep would really cause that much of an issue. Because, like, this is how many we're talking about. Like, that to me does not seem crazy. Apparently we have no more orange sheep. But that doesn't seem like it's a lot. We have a rogue red sheep that thinks it's a cow. And there's villagers in each of these. There's only 2 villagers. One of them, like, one's a farmer and one's a recipient of stuff. So there's only 2 villagers in each of these farms. There's 1 villager over there. So unless it's something else that's loading in the area, I'm not sure what it would be. I feel like it's further down. I don't think there's anything happening over here. I mean, this is an old villager breeder that doesn't work anymore. So those guys just collect carrots. I don't even think the carrot farm works anymore. I'm not seeing any entities building up. This guy's just walking around. He's probably just... This is an old farm that doesn't work, so he's not contributing any entities to the system, so they're not breeding. Yeah, I mean, I'm OP on the server. It's my server. I could just switch into spectator and look underground. Yeah. Would I be looking for like a pile of items somewhere? Because all of our main water channels, like, we do have an underground system. But, like, I don't... Whenever I travel these tunnels, like, I don't see... There's no places of things being piled up, right? It's all pretty straightforward. Yeah, doesn't seem to be anything too bad. Do lots of flowers cause lag? No, I don't think... I'm not close enough to Somerville, Cosmic. I'm not close enough to Somerville. It's more than likely something in this area. I would say it's probably the villagers, but I can't imagine just, like, you know, a couple dozen villagers causing that kind of lag. What did I need to do? I needed to put the dirt in the shulker box. Don't need the zombie flesh. Don't need the helmet either. The Illusioner rating with a party of 1. Thanks so much for sharing your viewer. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, I think I just need to return and dump the shulker boxes before I go on that break. We need to finish this river too. There's a lot of stuff back in this area that needs a helping hand. I feel like I already have a box of sand. Sandstone. Yeah, I totally have a box of sand. Okay. So we can just turn this into glass, I think. I also don't know where I'm keeping all my clay. Let's put this stuff away. Give myself a little bit more room. Something I've heard from other servers is the influence of chicken joxies spawning underground. The chickens then lay eggs and the zombies picking up the eggs, not despawning. Oh, that could be a thing. We've got a couple of abandoned mine shafts underneath the meadows that we've not explored. I think just due to time. So maybe it might be worth, you know, lighting up some stuff under the meadows. Especially where Alistair and I want to do that zombie drowned farm. So that might be worth checking out too. I want to keep the stone. Do I have a place in here for gravel? Put some extra gravel in there. Oh, I've got lots of quartz. Good. That'll keep going for a while, I think. Cool. Actually, I'm going to hang out here for my break. So if you're new to the server, I take a break about once an hour. I just step away and make sure I have a gold helmet on before I do that in the nether and refresh my water, have myself a little bit of a stretch. You should too. It's Saturday. Get some snacks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes for more moss farm decoration and geode, we'll say, consumption. Anyway, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right. I would imagine that was enough time for the rest of that glass to smelt. Looks like yes. And I also need... There's a lot of pigment in here. Where do I want? I want this. I feel like we've got more room in here. Get the glass panes down here. Cool. Well, that restocks us on glass for now, which is good. I also needed to get more dirt. Don't seem to have a lot of that here. We'll go grab that shulker box and we'll take it back to the block exchange. Which is a really cool thing to ever put on a multiplayer server. If you find that folks are having a hard time getting blocks that they need, one player's trash is another player's treasure. And so I think you'll find that if you put in something like a block for block, you know, dump off the stuff that you don't want to store, like diorite or granite or whatever, and eventually somebody's going to do a granite build, right? And they're going to want stuff. And so here we are, surprisingly running low on dirt while we're landscaping. And so I can come over here, just take as much dirt as I want, because there's more than we know what to do with. So players that have too much dirt in their inventory from a dig can just come here and dump it off. And then we get free dirt for landscaping. Is this modded? Technically yes, but we're a vanilla server. We run Fabric for performance purposes. I run a map because it's fun as a content creator to show the cool stuff we're working on. Like, yes, this looks cool. This also looks cool. You know, like it's kind of nice to be able to kind of give a lay of the land for people. Plus, because it's a 4-year-old server, like there's just so much. Like, look at this. Look at Cosmic's area. How cool does that look from above? Actually, it looks even cooler in person, because these are all Minecraft colors. But like all this stuff looks really, really fun on the map. And then I use a shulker box tooltip, which just does that. That's all it does. And oh, we've got the voice chat mod that you see on Hermitcraft. We haven't really got it to work yet. We haven't done a lot of testing with it because we're a pretty casual server. So. Right, I need more rockets. Broop. But I find that little like, oh, we need to make more rockets. Wow. Good to know. We will do that next. Like when you're looking through your shulker boxes, like it's nice to be able to peek in. You can't open them. It's nice to be able to see what's what. It's a nice little mod. I think it's called Shulker Box Tooltip. I first heard about it from Exumavoid on Hermitcraft. Do you use a random seed? No, I actually, I won't repeat it here. I can show you the seed. But I typed in my home address into a seed generator, and this is what came out. Just for fun. We specifically were looking for a seed that had biomes close together. I don't know if it'll show up because the map hasn't been explored that much. Yeah, so they're not there, but like this is a dark oak forest. The desert is just over here. There's an ocean monument there. There's a swamp and a witch hut like right here. That's my base. So we had a lot of biomes like right next to us. So that was kind of like the idea behind the seed. And then we also had things like ice spikes, giant taiga, a bunch of other biomes that were within 1,000 blocks. So it seemed like a good one. Jungle was the other one. The end portal, the end gateway was like less than 1,000 blocks away. So all that kind of stuff contributed to the decision to use this seed. My kids and I play in a world that's all of our birthdays crammed together in one. That's cool. That's really personal. That's a really fun idea. I feel like it's akin to like if you play the lottery with random numbers generated by the machine, or if you've got the same lottery numbers that you've played your entire life, you know, like it's that kind of a personal thing. I feel like that's the kind of thing with Minecraft Seeds. That must be kind of a fun thing to explore. Oop. All right, I think we've got most... Oh, no, there's this hole here. Oh, it's very dark. Originally, I was going to daylight the tunnel underneath, but it was too deep. It just ended up being too deep. All that's fine. I think it's just a little bit more sand over here. I can see it on the map. Oh, it's raining. We're the only people on and it's raining. That's good. That means it's snowing up on that mountain where we put the cauldrons. So hopefully we'll get some powdered snow this stream. Oh, see, this is the thing. One of the things that I do as a streamer is that when I do content like this where there's a bunch of grindy work to do, I try to make use of it. Like, so I'll turn it into glass. And then the next time we're working on a project and I need glass, it's just there. Like, it's just, I have a shulker box full of glass. I don't have to go find stuff or mine sand. When all I want to do is build something cool on a stream, all of that, you know, collection stuff is done. Because this is a part of a vanilla game. Like, I mean, you have to collect, you know, resources, but I try to collect resources as I'm building. So, like, if I have to dig a hole, one of the fastest ways to get resources in the game is to do redstone farms where you have to dig out big areas, mob farms and stuff, zombie spawners, that kind of thing, because you basically just have to dig out the hole, and then you have the resources from digging out the hole, and then the thing that you're making is also going to give you resources. So that becomes like a windfall too, right? All the things, yep. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I have so much stuff on the server. I mean, you have to have the infrastructure. You have to have the chests. You have to have the filters. You have to have the other things to make use of it. But once you do... Also, I just want the clay. You forget how much water slows you down mining. When are we doing the bank heist in the modern city? Nice. That's a community thing. I've done the most work in the city, but like that's a community storage. All those shulker boxes are marked as like city shulker boxes. I mean, they're meant to be used in the city. You're meant to build something in the city with them. Which I confess I sometimes go and pilfer stuff. I mean, basically, it's a lot easier to have multiple storage systems on the server than it is to have one big one. Although I can imagine, I haven't even looked into it. I'm sure Psycraft probably has like a giant storage system. But it must be laggy as heck, right? Although they might probably have found a way to make it not as laggy. They're also not playing on potatoes, I don't imagine. Most on tech servers have one storage. McBoyan, what tech server are you on? And how robust is the storage? How do you keep it lag friendly? Were you here earlier when we were trying to sort out the lag issues in the meadows? I like how rain looks over the lake in this game. I wish it would rain a little bit more often in Minecraft. It's too bad sometimes. Let's just do this. Smooth out the lake a little bit. Don't want to sleep because, of course, we need the snow. Plus, it's almost sunrise. How are we doing? There's our spawn chunks, by the way, for people that want to know where we are. This is the spawn chunk area on the server. So it's just that little bit of sand off to my left here. Don't need the flint. Kind of went overboard there, but whatever. Hello, zombie friend. I have noticed a number of bad guys that have had items, so I might have to go monster hunting for zombies and skeletons and stuff, or other creatures that are holding things. Well, that's west. That was sunset. Never mind. Well, with all this rain, hopefully the cauldrons are picking up some powdered snow. I think the main reason that streamers and YouTubers generally don't like the rain is because video encoders don't typically like the stuff. Yes, that's true. I mean, to be honest, I don't like playing in it. It's just a nice break sometimes. I wish there was more like weather stuff that would happen. Not that I want anything to be destroyed, like by a tropical storm. We lost a tree here in my neighborhood. There's a big tropical cyclone that went through Halifax, Dartmouth last night, and the Japanese maple at the front of my property, of the building that I live in, it got split in two. It's like half on the sidewalk and half stuck in the ground. If I owned it, I'd be, looking at turning it into wood for the barbecue. I bet you Japanese maple wood smoked pork would taste fantastic. All right, so that's not exactly landscaped, but it's at least dealt with. We're doing okay. All right, let's pop over here briefly and take a look from above. Yep, I mean, that feels a lot nicer than it did. We can now, I think, move on to doing a little bit more decoration stuff. Always with my barbecue head on, 100%. I do not need to barbecue anything. I have a fridge I've got leftover chicken. I've got leftover meatballs. But it's a beautiful day, or it was a beautiful day here. It looks like it's clouded over a bit now, but and all I could think about was what I'm gonna barbecue later. And I was like, I don't have anything out of the freezer. I actually don't know what's happening for dinner tonight. Oops. Out of dirt. I'll take that as a sign. On the world map in the dark, the shadow caused by the torches around the farm kind of looked like an outline for a dragon or something. Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. It sort of does. Like a manta ray or something. That's cool. Alright, I think I'm sick of dirt mining and collection. Time to move on to something a little bit fancier and fun. There's a spider jockey over there. I have been seeing a lot more of them. The rain is putting out my flame arrow, which I find irritating. Can I hit that spider from here? Gotcha. Almost slept. So bring over some dirt. I will just toss this on the ground over here. And I need some dark oak. That should be enough of that. What else am I going to need? Shroom lights. I only have 6 of those, so I have to go get more. And I also want azalea leaves. We're going to need to go get some moss. Good thing we've got a little bit here. I probably only need 1. And probably some mossy cobble. And probably some mossy cobble slabs. Mossy cobble, tough. Probably mossy cobble slabs. Because basically, what we've got going on in here is kind of like this tough and andesite thing going on. Oh, I need some bone meal as well. Easy. I guess I didn't need to go get it there. I need to put this somewhere. Put that there. I might as well actually keep the gravel. Don't think we're going to need the rooted dirt. And what else do I need to do here? Where's my potion box? Let's put this down here. I think that's it. Love that storage room. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I quite like it as well. We'll turn the farm on here in a minute to kind of get it going. So what I was doing down here, briefly before I got sidetracked by removing all the sand from the immediate area, was burying shroom lights in the dirt like that. And then I thought it would be fun to like grab things like moss blocks and mossy cobble and try and like build out a little bit of a pattern here. We also could even go up a bit, right? It should be cool. And when I do this kind of stuff, I try to think, like, if you look at the map over top, it's not actually a river, but it looks like it could have connected. And it definitely looks like it flows out this way. So I feel like general north to south, we kind of have things flow a little bit in this direction. It'll look a little bit more natural. And we can jump in here. A little bit of that there. I feel like this is where maybe some tuff would also live. Oops. Probably put dirt here. So again, I don't want to go crazy with it. I just want you to be able to look at this from the road and be like, yeah, that looks like it's got some stuff growing on it, sort of deal. Now over here, we've got to drop it down a little bit because we ended up dropping the river. Yeah, Tuff looks really good with the mossy cobble. I agree. Works out very well. Now here, we might be able to even get away with like something like that because it doesn't look too bad. You still sort of see the other side of it, which is unfortunate. I thought you could waterlog them, but... Or maybe I need a bucket. Tuff and mousy cobble. Whoops. I'm not sure what else we could put in here that's green. I guess we could probably do like a sunken bit of leaves. Could do that too. Feel like I could put maybe leaves in here to break it up. Yeah, that's not too bad. What I should do is get some coarse dirt. Hey, herding cats, how's it going? Would it worth us joining up those to be a river or keep it as a lake? I mean, that would be cool. I don't know what that looks like, actually. I'm not sure how deep that is. That is a big chunk of land. I mean, it's doable. And it would probably look pretty cool from spawn, but like... That's a huge chunk there to be daylighted. And then here wouldn't be so bad. Here it's pretty low. You could connect these no problem. But I tried. This is all hand landscaped. All of this is done by hand because it was a really ugly mountain that got like chunk trimmed in a bad way. So this is all hand done right over to about here. But as you can see, we still have a bunch of things that are just like, there's one of those chunks that we just out of sight, out of mind, you know? I was going to get coarse dirt. Underground river? Yeah, I was thinking about doing that over here too. If you look right there, I started it and I never really did finish it. Let's just see, anything full? No, wow, this takes forever. Level 2, level 2. Well, that's at level 2 now. We've got, eventually we'll have 2 blocks of powdered snow. Not sure what we're going to do with it. Coarse dirt. Do I have more? Yes. I feel like this could be very handy. Stuff like that. Again, no one's going to notice. It's just kind of more for practice. But I feel like that, combined with some bone meal underwater, will help make this feel a little bit more substantial. So like we can come through here with bone meal now. And I don't know what happens when you bone meal moss underwater. Let's find out. Nothing under the ordinary. It looks like it's just the normal kind of stuff. I do find this is almost overkill. I always end up punching away stuff I don't need. Stuff that looks like it's too straight. But it's a pretty simple way to try and get like some life into your builds. And this will look really cool at night, of course, once we have all the different blocks around. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. That. Powdered snow seems like they may be more valuable than netherite. Yeah, I don't know what you would use it for. Like, it's a very technical block. I mean, I see people using it in farms all the time. But beyond that, like, I don't know what it would be used for. I can't see myself decorating with it. So here, because this is close to shore, we might be able to get away with a little bit more detail. Like here, I feel like we could probably come up here with some of that. I do sometimes wish there was a couple different colors of moss. As silly and selfish as that sounds to say out loud. Some hermits put out mountains worth of cauldrons and it took ages to get anything from them. Yeah, I saw, was it Zedaf that had like crazy amount? I know Exumavoid did that too. I feel like we're just going to turn this all green. We can probably put some on the shoreline too. I mean, it's not like we don't have enough of it. Oh. Lytra woes. Guess the only problem there, of course, is that it doesn't connect. So that's actually better off as a grass block. Which I don't have, but that will quickly turn into one. Alright, and then a little bit of bone meal. Just kind of a quick way to make this look a little bit nicer. Oh, I've got bone meal in the water. So that's shroomlight there. Shroomlight there. I guess it's just because it's so much closer to the surface there. That seems brighter. We've got one there, one there. So it might be worth dropping that shroomlight down a block. Joel, doesn't the visible dirt below the oak slab bother you? It drives me crazy and I always come back with planks to fill it up. I don't know what you mean. If it's dirt that you see underneath one of these pillars, I just haven't fixed it yet, that's all. Oh no, there's a decent amount of light there. It does feel very bright right there. I think I am going to drop that down. That's a bit better. Yeah, so stuff like this I just haven't fixed yet. That actually might end up being... No, I guess that's going to be more like a fork, so that's going to stay like that. But along here, I thought it would be cool to add in like double shroom lights. Fun opportunity to do this at night too. We're gonna have to go get more shroom lights. Yeah, so I think that helps a lot, having some lights over there. That might actually be too much. We might have to settle for just one. The wooden slabs on the path there, meaning replacing the dirt underneath the wood so it looks like they're flat on the ground instead of a sliver of dirt underneath. Oh, sure. We just did this 4 years ago. And if I went back and fixed everything we did 4 years ago, I'd never make any progress on the server. We've done that around town. If you look at the Dartmouth Meadows slabs, they look like that. I don't see a big problem with it. Let's remove one of those and see if it's a little bit better. I think I like it just one. Yeah. So we'll have to remember that going forward. On the bigger pillars, we'll not outlight the whole thing. We'll just kind of add one here and there. Maybe in the corners. Probably be the best spot. That, or maybe we just need one in the front. And then we can throw that in there. We can even get fancy. Oops. So that goes there. Actually, more moss. And then bone meal. Wow, that's too much. And we could probably end up putting a bit more moss over here. Kind of nice using the bone meal to like randomly say where you're going to put stuff. I should be shearing this stuff off so I have some to place. That'd be better in some cases, I think. Now the other thing we can do, I don't know how this is going to look, but we can try make it look like the moss is going up. Unfortunately, we might have to do it more in a subtle way. I feel like we'll have to do something more like that. And even then, less is more, it looks like. I was hoping to do more of that. But I don't think it'll work. Glow lichen you can't put under water shiner arc project. So I can't do that. The Illusioner, you got 4 series to keep up on? Holy crap! Is it me or is that like a lot? Oh, don't die in my system. I don't want their bits into my system. I don't have filters for this stuff. I'll have to go check the bone meal system to see if any of that made it in. Yeah, I don't like the moss on the actual logs. I thought that was going to be something we could try, but it does not look like it's a... At least not on the big ones. We might be able to get away with it in a place like this. This might work. Oh, I'm out of moss block. That's a whole stack of moss block. Whatever will we do? However will we get more moss? Can you tell the tension in my voice is perhaps sarcastic? Where will you get more? Says Cosmic. Yeah, exactly. So like I'm wondering, because these are only 1 wide, if that works, but it still might be like a pretty hard cap, right? You can't really tell. we might have the advantage of the water line kind of like helping us there a little bit. That's too much. I think one was okay. Alright, so we need a little bit more moss around here. Whoops. Spread this out a bit. And now again we can start working in other things. Where did the there it is. Whoops. Potion ran out. I don't know herding cats. I'm not sure if glow lichen will work underwater. Most things like that, vines and things, don't work. It says that it can be found in oceans. Alright. We'll give it a go. Can you waterlog vines? I don't think you can waterlog vines. So I'm trying to use the coarse dirt as a way to kind of like transition from one thing to the next. Not that it really matters, but it's fun just the same. Grab that there, and then here. Whoops. Now here I feel like we might be able to get away with even like a moss block somewhere. Maybe on the back. And I want to put that there. Needs a little something up front. And then, of course, the old bone meal trick. And then this time, shears. So we can then place these where we want them. All right, well, I think that kind of gives the spirit of what we're looking for. I don't think I need to go into too much detail. Apparently there was a bug that if you place lichen in lava, it converted it to waterlogged lichen. Oh, wow. Glow lichen can be placed underwater, but you have to manually waterlog it if it's not filled automatically. Oh, okay. Do I have... I think I have some glow lichen. I do. Keep one, just to make sure we can make more. Oh, so you can. That's cool. I don't know if I necessarily like it. I think it's a little bit too high contrast. But that's not to say we couldn't put it face down, because unlike a vine, you can put this down places where it's dark. I don't know. Don't know if we have any places like that. Maybe in here would be good. I'm not sure what the light level is for glow lichen. The old bone meal trick. Yep. Just make more. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to put the sand down. I don't need that right now. Let's just make more coarse dirt. Why not? I think that's a really good start. It's a really good start. Now, obviously, there'd be more to go around here. I'm not going to do that right now. The next thing I want to tackle is actually sorting out the backside here and what this is going to look like. So I like these, although that's facing the wrong way. I like that. We're going to come in here with some supports. This has to be at least terracotta touching the honey block, because terracotta and honey and slime blocks are the only thing that this doesn't stick to. So for here, we're probably just going to go straight down to the lake bed with the dark oak. We'll do that to there. I guess we'll make it like a diagonal thing. If we do this, maybe I'll put slime at the top here. It'd make more sense to put slime there. So we'll replace these. Thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate that. Whoops. That there, all around. Then we'll grab the slime here. And I think what we'll do is on the exposed part up here, because it's a moss farm and slime is green, I think we can probably do this. Careful not to bust the honey blocks. I feel like this would look cool. instead of the terracotta at this level. And there's still like a little hint there, but it's fine. I mean, I could also just put another slime block right below the surface. That would also work. Because anything else there is going to stick to the honey block, so we have to be careful. However, as Cosmic pointed out, it is time for me to take a break. So once again, if you are new to the channel, I step away for 5 or 6 minutes about once an hour to give myself a little bit of a stretch, refresh my water, and we will be right back with more moss farm building and probably heading on over to the geode and mining some of that out, because I'm curious just to see how much we get from that. And I want to start working with tinted glass. So yeah, give me about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. I will be right back. All right, back at it again. This is taking a lot longer than I planned. More sand digging than I had anticipated. That's fine. Do I have? While I'm in the Nether, I should go to my slime farm and get a stack of slime blocks. I don't think I have enough. No. Okay. B Ramsey 718. I am pretty sure that I missed your resub. If I got it already, well, I'm gonna get it again. So thank you very much. 3 months in a row. That means you're on the Water Keystone badge. Appreciate that. Sorry for missing that. I feel like I missed it. It might have been near the zombie apocalypse thing that happened. All right, we need more shroom lights too. We need more shroom lights too. Do we have those mushrooms here? We do. I'm gonna need to dump my inventory though. Let's just make some room here. Let's take a line of just inventory clearance space so I can bring in some slime balls. That'll probably be enough. Usually I put this on the chest that's full or receiving new slime balls. So that's the slime balls, and now I need to do, I think it's bone meal on these guys. Can I not plant you? Oh, there we go. Aha. Such a fun noise. Oh man, all kinds of fun noises. We hit the jackpot. There's like 4 of them in here. That's 4 more. Don't remember how many you had. It was only a few. Let's try something a little bit crazier. Such creepy noises. Actually, I should get the shroom lights first. There are none. Okay. There we go. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but I don't care. And yes, I'm aware that hoes are the better tool. I just don't feel like going to go get one. Whoops. Go. Can you craft shroom lights? I don't think you can, right? You can only grow them. What is this? This little guy. I think that's everything. I don't see any other lights coming. Oh, there we go. Another one right there. It's not gonna work. They're pretty bright, so I don't think we're gonna need a lot of them. I know MacCast has like got a a grove for this kind of thing in the meadows, but I just knew this was here. Yeah, the sound effects are definitely fun. We didn't get a lot of mushrooms back. So that's okay for those. I need these things back in my inventory. And I guess I'll leave these here. Move the netherrack down. I think that's all we came with. Sure. Oh, we need to go make more rockets. That was the other thing too. Yeah, I'm already here. I was here for the slime. The Illusioner, I see that you follow Wolf Machina on Twitch. He's a good dude. I like him a lot. I haven't had a chance to watch any of his streams in a while, but... Oh. How did you not see me, Gast? Very surprising. I really want to take the time to finish off that netherite hall that's all blackstone. I want to try and move in some deep slate and some other blocks. I think they might work out quite well. I don't think I needed anything here. Do I have shroom lights in here maybe? Oh look, I got more here. Sweet. And we've got warped fungus there too. Okay, cool. There's a zombie piglin wearing a gassed head out in the open nether somewhere. I saw that on our Discord. That's hilarious. Very well played. Alright, some of this needs to go away because my inventory is hurting my brain. Don't need those. We'll bring the slime. I think I'm done with doing the underwater decoration for now, so I'll put some of this stuff back. I need to do the landscape box. No, it's the green one. Yes. I remember that I've got like seagrass in here for when I need it rather than the random bone meal thing. Glow like in dirt. We should have dropped off the sand in the nether. I don't need the gunpowder, so I'm going to toss that. Bone meal can go back in there. Sand. Stone. Grass. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to look at was the actual farm part here. And this is where I feel like we could probably get away with doing slime down to there. We should probably just like dig a trench around this. That way we can see what we're doing, which means that we can remove that. We can remove this. Get rid of this. We can, this is all solid. It's all solid blocks underneath. That goes like that. The 00 Squirrel raiding with a party of 9. Welcome in, 00 Squirrel. Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good day, having a good time. I'm assuming you were playing Minecraft, but what were you up to? What were you building? What were you working on? We're working on a slime farm. And for everybody that doesn't know me that's coming in with 00 Squirrel, my name is Joel Duggan. I'm having trouble swimming in Minecraft. And we are working on a moss farm. We're in the final stages of decorating it. And this is the on-off switch. What I should do is just put down some shroom lights temporarily so we can see what we're doing. That way I don't have to carry a torch around. And if you wouldn't mind flipping over to watch the stream on my channel, we are trying to grow the stream a bit. So if you want to help us do that, you'll end up contributing to our numbers over on Joel Duggan on Twitch. I think that was just a placebo water bottle. Yeah, it was. Right. That needs to be log. I like that it looks like it goes down. I think that's pretty cool. Grinding on a prison server and ending up doing PvP duels with most of my chat. What's a prison server? I'm not familiar with the term. Yep. I need to go get some more of those potions. Oh, no, no, no. You are on a mission. Water bathing. There we go. Water bottle. I'm going to drink that. I wish there was a use for water bottles. All you can really do is fill up cauldrons as far as I can tell. I think we have everything we need. So that needs to be switched. So that does not look as cool as I was hoping it would. Wonder if we needed to go one higher on these. It's a little bit better. I can't put anything else in between them because the honey blocks will stick to it. Unless it's terracotta of some sort. I guess we could put trapdoors on these. Got some water mess around here too. We could put trapdoors on some of those and see what they look like. Bucket and trapdoors. Trapdoors. Let's make more of those. And I also want some slabs and some stairs. Maybe if you have time, different servers and game modes could be cool conversations on the spawn chunks. See, the problem with that is that we don't really play any of those things, so we don't have the first-hand experience. We would definitely bring in somebody if there was something big enough worth talking about. But so what if we put trapdoors here? That might help. Can't put anything there though. So that still feels really flat. Conundrum. Thought that was going to look cooler. I mean, I guess the other thing we haven't actually done any of this either. So we could probably get down here. And do shroom light and then azalea leaves. And throw in some moss around here as well. Dig that down, put another shroom light. Let's see. Ugh, don't like the way those look. I wish that it didn't render on the other side like that. It's too bad. I don't know whether that's my texture pack or whether that's how Minecraft does it now. These are going to take forever. Thanks for the raid again, Double O Squirrel. Enjoy the post-stream snacks. I understand how that goes. I very often have to raid and run myself. You mine to level up and have prestiges at certain levels. What does that have to do with a prison server, though? Like, why is it called a prison server? So it's all modded stuff, it sounds like. I put all the other stone things away, but we can at least mess around a little bit with, like, coarse dirt. So yeah, I think I like how it sits in there. I just am not 100% on how it looks there. I'm wondering if I might have to go back to the yellow terracotta. I think the green might be just too different. Oh, that's bright too. They don't give you much options. Slime blocks have a lot more things that they don't stick to, but honey blocks, they move pistons, they move furnaces, they move all kinds of stuff. Not Zach. Hello. Welcome on in. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I mean, this isn't bad. What do we like better, the slime block or the yellow glazed terracotta? When I looked it up on the Wiki Shepherd, it said that the only thing that didn't stick to honey blocks were glazed terracotta and slime blocks. Because if that's the case, I would line this with smokers. Like that. I mean, we can test it out easy enough. redstone. Sticky piston. Honey blocks. And utility box. Smoker. Power. Well, they don't move them. Why did the wiki say that the only thing you could use were terracotta blocks then? That's annoying. Alright, well, that solves that then. I'm going to use smokers. Getting a lot more furnaces, so we'll just put those there. 16? Let's just do 24 for good measure. What log do I have the most of? Probably this one. I didn't mean to do all of those. Oh well. So what are the blocks? Are the same blocks that slime blocks don't move? Are they the same for honey blocks? The difference is that honey blocks and slime blocks don't stick to one another? Furnaces are unmovable, but it probably means that honey blocks can't move at all. Well, we'll test it out. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I mean, it moved there. Like the honey block slid past it, right? Like it didn't move, but the honey blocks moved. The piston didn't like come to a grinding halt. Because that's the thing. I don't want this to get stuck. I mean, the fact that we've used yellow terracotta downstairs is fine. I don't care about that. We're not going to change that. It's only these like 4 blocks right here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to come on. So here, we want the back of the smoker. Like that looks cooler than the slime. Although then we still have to deal with the top of the smoker. I mean, we could just take this all the way up. We don't have to stop it there. We could just go straight to the roof with it. And just hide the whole thing. Which I don't mind. I was hoping to do slime blocks just because they're a little bit transparent, you know? Let's sort of see what's going on underneath them. We could do that. The Illusioner, only glazed terracotta, honey blocks, and obsidian don't stick to slime blocks, according to the wiki. Maybe you got confused between slime blocks and honey blocks? No, I looked up honey blocks specifically. Only glazed terracotta, honey blocks, and obsidian don't stick to slime blocks. Well, that list is incomplete as well, because furnaces don't stick to slime blocks either. Smoking and the smokers and the logs reaching up to the farm. It just feels like this is incomplete, but I can't put anything in front of that. Right? Like I can't do anything there. I mean, I could put smokers all the way up, maybe. Oh, do we like that better? No. Maybe the top one? Maybe we can do like a... Make the top feel special. And leave that one alone so we can see when the block is there. So we do like one there. And then one there. I feel like that looks okay. We're gonna need more smokers. Oh no, maybe I made enough by accident to get this done. We could also use the trapdoor if we needed to as well. And one more, and then one more this way. I think that looks okay. We could do... We might be able to get away with more trapdoor stuff. That could be something we do there. To try and cover that up a bit. I'm usually not a fan of corner tangent textures like that though. Maybe we can switch that up and move that higher. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing that you don't see a lot with redstone farms, but I really like taking the time to do this kind of thing. That's too much. So it's one or the other. But we could also try to do something across there. Maybe signs? And so face this way. That goes there. And one more. One more that way, and then one more to jump into it. That way. Also going to need some planks to come out here and fix that up. Yeah, I like the look of that. This is odd, kind of sticking out, but deal with that. Thanks for all the follows today, folks. Really appreciate it, especially if you came over with that squirrel rate. I guess we'll just kind of go in here. All right. Well, that I think completes that idea. That has to stay open, I think. No, maybe it doesn't. But I like that better than the the two other options we had. This just needs a little bit of love. Yeah, I guess the only thing left to do is test it, just to make sure. And I think there's a number of people here that probably haven't seen the farm on today, so we'll turn it on, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, you can't really see it from back here, but at least it matches with this kind of decor. So I can probably put some of this away. Slime blocks can go back in there. Dark oak. Got spruce. Dirt. That's full. Sand is full. Shroom lights go in the nether box. Now we have a shulker island in Cosmic. Now we have achieved Shulker Island status. Smoker. I had one left. Alright, let's go turn it on. The easiest way to actually access this is to go down into the iron farm. Because, as luck would have it, they're connected. So this will, for now, be how we turn on the farm. Eventually, we're going to be using, like I said at the start of the stream, the bone meal shutoff will automatically shut off the farm. So there's a torch here, and that will ultimately power the farm constantly until that's full. But for now, we're just going to do this. And I mean, like, we'll know. We'll know momentarily if this is working. Because items will be flowing. Yep, I saw something. So it looks like it worked. Looks like I didn't screw anything up. Unfortunately, you can still hear all the droppers when you're standing here, which is not the best. The beast is back. Nice, Illusion. So what's happening upstairs is droppers are spitting things into cobwebs, which aligns them. The droppers all have filters on them, and then we've got carpets, moss. This is moss, and then these are the saplings. And they all fall gracefully in the middle of each block because of the cobwebs. So it's working out very, very well. And then over here, we've got excess being turned into bone meal. And these, I think, are only going to be used once this fills up. And when that fills up, then this will start to kick into high gear. But I'd say that's working. No issues there, so we'll turn it back off for now. Actually, let's just take a peek for folks that haven't actually seen it in action. So one thing about having the switch in there is that when you turn it on, you don't get to see the flood of stuff. So if this is on when someone new comes on the server, this is what they see. Right? And so you're coming in from spawn, which is that area over here. Come in here and you see all this stuff flying in. And at nighttime, I'm going to add more, but it looks like when we light that back pillar up, I like the idea that we've lit up near all these areas that have grass, like seagrass and stuff. This actually feels a little bit bright. Yeah, we might drop that down. But that's cool. I think it looks good. Not finished yet, but that's fine. You definitely feel the difference, right, between just this little bit of decoration and the nothing that we've got going on over there. Makes a big difference. All right, let's go turn it off. And I think what we'll do for the last little bit of the stream is that we'll pop over to the modern city and we'll mine out some of that geode. Could be fun. I'll have to find a shulker box to take with me. Thanks, Tangrice. Appreciate that. Are the bone meal dispensers filling back up enough now? I believe they are. I'm pretty sure they are. Maybe not. Some of them are, and then some of them are not. So these ones tend to get enough. So I think as long as these ones fill up to the point where they'll overflow, then these ones will get more. I need to run it for like an hour. I've only just run it for a few minutes at a time. So it's hard to say. But once it's like completely finished, I'm just going to leave it on because then the system will shut it off, which is nice. And it's going to be a good practice, I think, going forward on the server to have our farms that'll shut themselves off. I need to bring a shulker box for amethyst, calcite, and other stuff. What shulker box do I have that's low? The answer is none of the above. Grass shulker box is a little bit low. know where I've got a spare shulker. I could certainly go grab one from the bone farm. Let's do that. So I need more rockets. I need more torches. So rockets, torches, shulker box. And I think that's all I need. We should probably pack some of this up though. Anything that doesn't have a... anything that does have a home can just go back in here. Iron box goes back. Utility box we will take with us. Landscape box. Both of these. Potion box. Another box. Alright. Now I just need to go get some more rockets, some more torches. Should be pretty easy. Quick Discord DM. Fantastic. Will absolutely do. No worries. You're not that person. You're very, very helpful. Cool. Many thanks, Cosmic. That sounds like a plan. It's been a while since we've done that too. Do I have any ready-made torches I just don't have to make? Does not look like it, unless I have them in here. Like, I really noticed the lag right here. So I feel like there's something nearby. I guess we will just have to make them. Those are all rare woods. Let's just use... log box. Sure. Do I have coal over here? I think I have coal over here. Yes. Rocket box. Torches replenished. Good to go on torches. And now I just need rockets, which means I think I've got paper in here. Nope. Looks like sugarcane is needed. No, we've been moved on to do other things. 1, 2, 3. Do that. Paper. Ta-da. And then the creeper farm might even have gunpowder right here. Oh yeah. We're good. Put that rocket box back when I didn't need to. Not quite full, but that's fine. Seems like the easiest thing to do. So, rockets, torch. The only thing left is... didn't mean to bring this, but that has some room in it. Between that and our inventory, we should be fine. All right, to the modern city. Because that's where the geode is that we know of. Tree farm is close by. I don't know if that's causing any lag or not. I believe the rocket is a crafting recipe. You're right. I just don't bother. There are some things that are so easy that I don't bother making things with the book. We don't have a tree farm. We have like manual. It's a manual area designated for planting and harvesting trees. It's not like a farm. Like a TNT farm or something. All right, modern city. Now I have to consult my screenshots as to where exactly this is. Screenshots. This is from last week. There it is there. Negative 604, 4600. Negative 604, 4600. So it's over this way. I think there was a cave that we went into. I feel like it was like right here. Negative 604. Is it here? There's torches in here. It's a good chance. Torches. Well, we're at 4600 and 604 is going to be really close by. Obviously not down there. I remember the vertical and I remember the diorite pillar I used to get out, so I think this is it here. I didn't check the Y level. That would have been smart. Remember this vertical torch thing? Aha! Found it. Excellent. So all I wanted to do here is basically just mine it out. Like, I think that it's been a pretty decent resource collection stream, and I think that we can just come in here and get all the blocks that we need to. And then I want to put maybe like a water trough, not today, but underneath all of this. I think it would be cool to get like some water underneath all of this to collect any of the crystals that we might be able to push off with pistons. But it's a pretty big geode. I think it might be smart to start from the top and work our way down. So we'll just staircase our way up. I'd say that's probably some calcite on the top here. Oh, calcite's instamine. Whoa, there's a hole there. Because this is going to help us in the medieval area too. Because we're going to be using calcite a lot, I think. And there is the stone roof, it looks like. I feel like this is a 2-block thick layer of calcite. Should put these in my offhand so everybody can see what's going on. Lag when I teleported? I mean, it was a couple thousand blocks, I believe it. Because those chunks wouldn't have been loaded. I'm not sure what the dimensions of this are. It's pretty big though. Not sure if you can all hear the children screaming in the backyard. They're not mine. Rest assured. I remember one time I was watching Cosmic stream, and some kid either screamed or ran by or something, and Cosmic felt the need to clarify that it wasn't her kid. It was pretty funny, or that it was her kid that randomly went by, not some random kid in her house. I thought it was a very funny moment. I think the dimensions are pretty big. I agree. Well, like that's not even the edge. That's the top edge. And the only thing I need fortune for are like the crystal shards. Like none of this is affected by fortune or anything like that. So I'm purposely trying not to cut down any of the amethyst right now. I'm just getting the outside of it. But there's definitely 2 blocks of amethyst. I thought there was only 1 layer of amethyst around these things, but here in this particular geode, there happens to be 2. Maybe because of its size? I don't know. I love those quality of life tweaks in recent updates, but they've often been easy to overlook. I agree. Some of the updates that we've been reading on the spawn chunks, the list of changes is just like astronomical. We can't, it's even hard to read them all. I mean, I understand that kids go out in the backyard to play, but sometimes it's just noise. Like it's just screaming. Me before I found a geode. I should download a calcite crafting data pack after me finding a geode. I have more than 10 stacks. I'm fine. Yeah, I had the exact same change of opinion. When I was doing the Spawn Chunks podcast, we were looking at calcite and we were discussing the different things that the changes in 117 versus 118 and the geodes were reduced in their frequency. They were made more rare. And I thought, like, man, like that's gonna suck for people that really want to build with all those blocks. But you know what? Like, this is 1 geode. We've mined out the top 4 blocks. And we've got 1, 2, 3, well, 3.5 stacks, right? So like there is a lot of calcite here. So depending on what you're building, unless you're like doing some Psycraft level monstrosity that's all calcite as a flex, I don't necessarily think you're going to be needing... Whoops. I mean, because it's a cool block, but it's not necessarily something I want to build entire buildings out of, right? Like it's meant to be more of an accent block, I think. I guess I probably should take down this geode. Well, I guess we can always just build a ladder or something back up. This I want to try to use in that netherite build that I mentioned. Not netherite, the netherite hall. How close are we to the modern city, by the way? Just out of range, really. Try not to lose too much of this stuff. I mean, basalt I'm not as worried about. Sliced Lime raiding with a party of 69. Sliced, how's it going? Thanks so much for sharing your peeps. We are dismantling a massive geode. Welcome in, folks. If you are new to the stream and hopefully not watching an advertisement, my name is Joel Duggan. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, but obviously I spend a lot of time playing Minecraft. We did branch out and play a different game last night. We played Before We Leave, which is a fantastic game, Slice. You really need to check it out. But there's a full video of the tutorial levels for that game, so if you're curious about it, it'll be an excellent chance to go check it out. I'm also one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast. Myself and Pixel Riffs do a podcast about Minecraft. And we just interviewed King B-Dogs, a co-worker of Slice Lime. How was your stream, Slice? What were you up to? What were you working on? Kendo gifting a tier 1 sub to Slice Lime. Thanks so much, Kendo. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the generosity for Slice Lime. Everybody here in my channel, if you're not already, you really need to go follow Slice Lime on Twitch. Does some really fascinating stuff, especially when you're working like behind the scenes slice, like on data packs or achievement stuff. I always find that really cool. I lurk a lot. I'll often stream, raid you, and then I'll need to go make dinner. Even the kids in the backyard across the way. They are 2 backyards away, by the way, just to kind of give you perspective on how loud that is. Are excited that Sliced raided me. That's what's going on there. Or what I'm choosing to believe. I find it interesting that the basalt is just a little bit harder than the calcite. I wonder if that's like... Does anybody know from like a geological standpoint? From like... Geology was my science in university, but it's been a long time. Is basalt a harder rock than calcite on the Mohs hardness scale? It probably is. Calcite looks pretty crystalline and fragile when I've seen pictures of it. By the way, if you haven't already, do yourself a favor and look up calcite on the Wikipedia. Not the Minecraft Wikipedia, like World Wikipedia, what real calcite looks like. It's awesome. I broke one. I don't know what that was. I'm hoping it wasn't one of those. Like, yeah. Again, I should not. Whoop. Let's try not to die. That would be good. Set a new personal best in Minecraft Bingo. Cool. What's Minecraft Bingo? It's just like a made up thing that you just, is it a set rules that you follow, or is it a game that you made up for your channel? Wow. We're not going to be able to get this whole thing in. What? I might have a spare shulker actually at the Modern City. That's where I should have looked. We can probably dump something into a chest. Like this is massive. Like this is the bottom. And there where the torches are is where we were mining it out from the top. Like the inside dimensions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which means that the whole thing was probably 15 across, 16 across? Probably 16 across now in Minecraft. Um, 3 hours reached and a new raid suggestion set to the thanks Sliced Lime. Yes, thank you very much, Cosmic. Bingo is a custom map made by Neo and Eisner. Basically a random card of items to fetch. Oh, interesting. So kind of like a speedrun challenge, Minecraft knowledge challenge. Similar to like the Clash of the Creators, like that kind of those kind of achievement challenges and hunts and stuff like that. Glow Watts, hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you. The bingo map for 1.16.5. What does that look like? Oh, cool. Thanks. I will see what I can do. That would be a fun way to change up the stream sometime. We're almost done with that moss farm, so I think finishing that up tomorrow is probably what's going to happen. I might play a little bit more before we leave this weekend as well. How we doing? Oh, we got some more room. Oh. That's diorite. Don't want that. This is definitely the edge. I've created some long holes down the side. Treacherous in places. Oh my gosh! The bottom of one side of it. Well, this is going to be handy for the next time we go back to the medieval area and want to build with calcite. To have so much of this now in our inventory. I don't know what we can use the basalt for in the medieval area. Oh, just get rid of this. I don't want these. Stop it. Don't need the string either. Nope. I think we're all full up in here now. Yep. So it's just the old inventory. Don't need those. Calcite. Let's just put some of the stuff we don't need into a hole of doom. Diorite, string, rail, dirt. Gotta run, Slice Line. Rest of your stream is good. Thanks so much, Slice. Thanks for sharing your viewers. Appreciate it. Always good to see you. Glad you had a good day. I totally understand. I know when you raid, you gotta run because you gotta get the food. The food's gotta go into systems. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, sir. And again, everybody that's hanging out here on my stream today, you should definitely go follow Slice Line. I believe Cosmic has already given a shout out in the chat, but pretty easy. The username is in the chat there, so just go follow. Turn on the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff. Is he gone? Can we say that we were about to raid him? Like, I would have already sent the raid. Had he not walked in when you did, I was getting ready to send a raid over, so we've got to find somebody else. Cosmic, I think, has already DM'd me somebody in chat, in Discord. Thank you, Cosmic. Because I do have to do that. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, we could do that. Anybody else? Let's just see. Let's grab this. I think that's probably a good spot. We've got a full inventory almost. We did a good number on that. Like, that's kind of what I wanted to do, was like really kind of understand how many resources we were going to get from this. And I think I've done that. We'll have to come back and really carefully with a different pickaxe come in and look at the amethyst and the budding amethyst and figure out what our strategy is going to be for farming this as best we can. Unfortunate it's in the modern city, but I wanted to find one here because I feel like tinted glass is more than likely going to be a modern city block in terms of our use case. And we should probably put down more of these. This is why I knew I needed torches before I came over here. I remembered it being very, very dark. Do I remember the way back out now? Yes, because I marked it with torches last time. We are going to have to bust down some of this, I think. A lot easier than last time, if memory serves. This is the way out. Oh, look at that. How good is that? And the modern city is this way. Cool. Thomas to space. Been a little while, my friend. Hope all is well. Well, folks, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a follow before you take off. I'm going to pass you on, I believe, Gemini Tay, who's still streaming over on her channel. We haven't rated Gem in a little bit. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more streams and more stuff. I'll be back again tomorrow. That's Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. So we're going to be back again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours is where we're going to be. We're going to be finishing off the Moss Farm and maybe working more on this geode. You can check out the Spawn Chunks. That's a free podcast I do all about Minecraft. You can check out the Citadel Cafe. It's a free podcast I do about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. We talked about Loki this week, which is super cool. And check out Patreon. It's one of the best ways to support the stream. Unless you're one of the magical, wonderful people that supported today with bits or subs on the hype train. We had the second hype train in a row today. We had an epic hype train last night as well. I really can't thank all of you enough. Thanks to Cosmic and 100555 for modding. Thanks to all of the community for just being fantastic. When do you all post the Citadel Cafe? It is Wednesdays, usually Wednesdays or Thursdays. Check out thecitadelcafe.com. You can see the dates on the shows to get a good idea, but it's a weekly show. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, folks. We're gonna raid Gemini Tay, and I will see you tomorrow. Hold on to your Minecraft butts and be kind and enjoy the gem stream. Bye for now.